Baby Keem just dropped his first music video from his album Casino. He drops the Birds and Bees music video first, and I think that this ain't going to be the last. I think this is the first video out of the others that he has planned cooking up, and this is to lead to a grand finale. I think in this music video, he's trying to tell a story while also at the same time trying to give us some clues and some hints and some Easter eggs that are going to lead us along the way, and we're going to break them all down in this video here. So make sure you like the video, hype the video, and let's get into it, man. Now, given the fact that this music video came out today as this is being recorded, he dropped this music video on Monday, which goes with the lyrics to this song when you read them. When we look at the lyrics and when we look at the song Birds and the Bees, it's what he says in the chorus that really stands out to people when they see this music video. Monday, Tuesday, you coming with Wasim. Hey, Thursday, you gonna meet Baby Keem. Friday, I'ma see to your needs. But on Saturday, we practicing the Birds and the Bees. But funny enough, we get this music video on Monday. This is the way he starts the chorus in the same song that we're hearing and that we're seeing. And Monday and Tuesday, you coming with Wasim. This is when he introduces us to an alter ego. This is the first time he talks about this alter ego that he's putting us onto. And even though he says Birds and the Bees are on Saturday, he flips it. And instead of ending on Saturday, he starts Birds on the Bees on Monday, kind of like a repeat of his daily life or his week. And this is where we start. We start on Monday with Birds and the Bees with his alter ego, Wasim. Another interesting thing to point out, and people were talking about this from Koala T Reacts and everybody from his channel, shout out to Koala. They had pointed out that Wasim could potentially be an alter ego, but the alter ego could be a representation of Desmond Johnson. Desmond Johnson is playing the mime in the music video, and people are saying that it could be this type of Fight Club situation where Keem or Wasim is the only one that's able to watch this character. And, you know, it adds layers to the music video. What if the alter ego Wasim is talking about is living through the mime, and the only person that could see it is Keem? As the video goes on, the woman that he's waiting for, because he's waiting for her to get ready, he's telling her, Anna, get ready. This is the woman's name, right? He says, Anna, get ready. We got to go. The woman, as she's getting ready, she's talking on the phone with another person, which I assume to be another man. Once she finally does get ready, they both head out the door. And this is where Keem is frustrated for her taking long. And then he whispers under his breath, I should have brought Jade. Now, this upsets the woman. And she says, well, who the hell is Jade? And this is where she decks him in the face. Now, a lot of people are talking about this conversation right here with this particular woman. Why is he naming the woman Jade? A lot of people are theorizing that he could be talking about Jade because that's a lyric that he brings up in House Money. Because if you watch the music video, you could see that after he brings up this woman, she gets mad. She punches him in the face. He goes to the bar. He hangs out with the mime. And they're talking about the fight that he got into with his girlfriend. Now they say, why did you call her Jade anyways? He says, I got my two queens confused. Now this is very specific because he points at the queens on the table. And then the mime responds, well, I heard she got two kings, which forces a response from Baby Keem. But the interesting part to point out is that he is implying that she is talking to another man, while Keem is talking to a person named Jade. Now, another thing that is very interesting is that the woman in the music video, she takes Keem's money. She leaves him with nothing, 13 million in debt, which is very crazy, by the way. But this keeps going because she takes off on a plane and she leaves Vegas to go somewhere else. And I think this is where fans are theorizing where House Money is going to come out after this video. In House Money, he says very specific lyrics that are related to the name Jade. He says, do not give your heart to a bitch. When my dog in Barcelona, they sold blank off that bitch. I could tell this your first bad bitch. You elated about that shit. Me, I'm jaded about that shit. I'm complacent about that shit. So the fact that he brings up Jade, this woman named Jade, and then he has lyrics referring to him being jaded, a lot of people are hinting towards the fact that this is Baby Keem saying that the next music video to come is going to be House Money. Not only that, but in the same lyrics, in the first verse, he says, I took the girl to my pad. I done seen too much disloyalty. That's why I never put a girl in my stash, which makes sense to the music video, saying that he'll never put a girl to his stash because in the music video, she takes everything from his stash. She takes everything from his bank account. So the lyrics in the music video from House Money really do make sense with each other. She goes on a plane, she leaves Vegas, she takes off from there, and she goes to another place. Now, this other place, I could assume, is going to be where the music video House Money takes place. The other theory revolving around this is with Good Flirts. Because again, going back to the lyrics that he says on Birds and the Bees, he brings up Friday. So let's go ahead and go to Good Flirts. Because remember, like I said, he says Thursday you're gonna meet Baby Keem, which is where I think he's gonna release House Money. I think he's going to release House Money on Thursday. However, the other theory is Friday. I'm a see to your needs. Friday, I'm a see to your needs. So when we look at the lyrics of Good Flirts, he constantly mentions Friday. If you look at the lyrics, don't you love a good flirt with a stranger? Don't you love letting out a good cry? Ain't coming home on a Friday night. I'm good, my hips still whine. Again, in the chorus, you used to call my phone on a Friday night. So him mentioning Friday on Good Flirts and him starting with the music video with Birds and the Bees, where he's talking about Friday being one of the potential days where he drops a music video, this could be where he releases another music video. Now, I'm thinking that he starts off with Birds and the Bees, basically giving us an announcement of when he could potentially be dropping these other music videos for these songs during these weekdays. Now, Thursday for me could be House Money. Friday for me could be Good Flirts. Now, going back to the Jade situation, right? Going back to the whole situation revolving around Jade, another thing that people have been saying is that this could be a subtle slight to Drake because Drake used to date somebody by the name of Jade way back when. Now, a lot of people only assume this because Keem had said, number 2, DMing my bitch. That's cool. I don't ask why. Drake tried to DM his girlfriend, and in response, he is mentioning Jade to try to slight Drake because Drake had dated somebody by the name of Jade Lee, who was his first great love and inspired his song Karaoke. They dated during Drake's early years, and Jade's influence on him is evident in his lyrics. Drake has also been linked to other high-profile figures, but Jade remains a significant figure in the past relationships. So people are saying that this could be a subtle diss. We'll keep it alleged, but that's what people have been saying. Adding up to the lyrics and House Money and also bringing up I'm jaded about that shit, it could be adding up to the music video. But if this is a slight at Drake, you could let me know. This is what other people have been talking about. Another reason why I believe that we could get the Kendrick Lamar and Baby Keem music video really soon is because when Desmond says, or when the mime says, she got 2 kings, he says King Wasim in the Circus Circus freestyle. So one K could be Keem and the other K could be Kendrick Lamar. So in chance, when we get another music video, it could also lead to House Money, possibly Good Flirts, where they carry off the music video by continuing with another music video that is going to feature Kendrick Lamar, whether it be Good Flirts or whether it be with the other song, House Money. But at the same time, I also feel like we might get a Circus Circus freestyle music video because of the things that he says in those lyrics too. These are the 3 possibilities of the music videos that could come out after Birds and the Bees. I think that we might get a music video for every day that he had mentioned: Monday, Friday, Thursday, Saturday, potentially Tuesday, but I think you might lob in Tuesday with Monday, going in with Birds and the Bees. But there could be a lot of potential with what he could come out with moving forward. The music video does end in a cliffhanger. It does end with them feeling defeated, unable to catch the woman because she takes a plane out of Vegas. Wherever she's going, I think the music video continues, and I think it's going to have Kendrick Lamar in it. There's a lot of theories that people are talking about, a lot of Easter eggs that I'm trying to cram in a short video, but this is what everybody's been saying. The lyrics are adding up to the music video, and the music videos are going to progress with the lyrics. So whatever we've heard in the songs that have came out might add up to the future videos that we see as soon as they come out. I think that either on Thursday, we are going to get House Money. Friday, we might get Good Flirts. We still don't know much about Wasim, but we have yet to find out what that alter ego stands for Baby Keem. For right now, I'm assuming that he has yet to give us a full detail, and we might find out about those details as the music videos come out and as the story progresses that we just seen. But we'll have to wait and see what happens with that. This is just a really quick rundown of what everybody's been talking about right now, and I just wanted to get your opinion on it. I would like to know how everybody feels about these theories. I'd like to know your theories. I'm just trying to do this as fast as I can just to try to put them all in one. But y'all tell me how you feel about this and get back to me, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video, man. Peace. Keep it alleged.